Yo, 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 we're back with a new show for the YouTube channel, Highway 83. Much anticipated soft top trim edition, 1995 through 98 Sidekick and GEO Trackers. You've got the elusive, ever so sought after black plastic trim that holds the soft top down in the back. Every day guys are just ringing up, you got it, I need it, mine's broke. Well, check it out. We got a fix for you today that most guys can handle. If you can't handle it, we will try producing some for resale on our website and hopefully help you out that way as well. So this is the trim channel in question. This is a good piece. Obviously no breaks here, so this one's good piece. Let me see what I got over here. Shwee! This is the damaged one. So most commonly they're damaged around the back hooking part, where all the stress of the top is pulling up from either the top being shrunken, people being rough on the top. This part gets a lot of sun damage, so it gets brittle. In the winter times around Wisconsin, Midwest area, very brittle. You just look at it the wrong way, she cracks, you know, she shatters on you. So garbage design, we're done with that piece, forget it. So we're gonna show you how to work into a piece made out of aluminum. So I'll be right back with the next step. I'm gonna go grab the pieces. Swing! So here are the pieces I have created. I know, sexy as hell. Take it all in. They're badass, I can tell. Now this video is just a guideline on how I have been making them over the past 4 or 5 years. I've seen a lot of guys on Facebook and other websites and so forth that have fabricated very similar ones, and people making them out of different materials. This seems to be the most cost-effective and easiest to do for me, so this is what I like. So this is the finished product. Now I'm going to go through how they got like that, you know, what you need to get started. So first thing, you drive to your local hardware store and you snatch yourself up a piece of 1 inch by 1/8 inch aluminum angle metal. They come in 48 inches, 8-foot pieces. They come in various lengths, but you're gonna need at least a 48 inch to make 2 pieces, enough for 1 vehicle. So you're gonna start by buying this, usually $16, $17, no big deal. So you got that to start with. Then you're gonna take this piece, and mine, I'm gonna give you my measurements. Again, they're not what you have to do, but this will save you a lot of time. From end to end here, I cut to 22 inches. 22 inches from here to here, which gives you, when you make your wrap around, it'll give you the correct, not too much metal that when you close the tailgate it hits it, but enough to tuck underneath your top in the back. So this will be your next step. Cut the whole thing. Then from about here to here is about 3 inches. So whatever tools you want to use, a grinder or a sawzall, whatever you prefer that you're most accurate with, you're going to notch out this, because you need the 90-degree bend gone, so when you make your curve, this piece can curve with it. So you're also going to make a little bit of a taper here, and where this black mark is, I make a cut right there as well. So it's tapered here, and that again is when it wraps around the back of the vehicle, that fits the contour of the rear quarter panel by the tailgate. If not, the edges are gonna stick out, and it's not gonna fit, not gonna look good. Cut up the top, it's just not gonna be correct. So far, this is where we're at. Then you're gonna come to the bending part. Now what I do on mine, I took a template of the back here and made it out of wood, a small piece of plywood or 2x4, whatever you got, and I cut that bend out of the wood. That way when I set the channel on top of the wood, I heat this up with a torch, just enough to soften it up for the bending process. You don't have to, but it makes it a lot easier for the bending. And then I put on a welding glove and I start pushing down on the metal, which will wrap it around. When you get to the very end, you can tap it with a mallet, a hard rubber mallet. Otherwise, if you want to, you know, just to make it look the best, if you hit it with a regular hammer, it'll just mar up the aluminum. But you're going to get that contour so that it's basically duplicating that plastic channel that you had. So now you're down to this piece, which you're almost there. Then we're going to get on to making our drill marks. I use four drill marks. I'll show you that right here in the next step. Okay, we're on the home stretch now, baby. We're getting you can see the holes here. We're planning out our holes. So I already have these measured out and drilled for video purposes, and since I've been making these for a while and such. So this is what I do to get those hole measurements. There's the plastic piece for the top of the seatbelt tower. So I lift her up and I sneak the channel in there and I just slide her right on down. Slide her down until she butts up with the soft top bowl part here. And then as you can see, you can't really drill here. What we're doing is we're drilling into this metal channel right here. It's this lip, this top lip, I should say, not a channel, but a lip. And this is what we're gonna do to anchor this piece. We're gonna drill into that lip and rivet it on there. You can use screws if you want, but I really like rivets. It does the job wonderfully. So you're gonna get it in there, and you can't drill here. You can, but the plastic here, it kind of looks like crap. So I do 2 holes here, 2 holes here. The four seems the strongest. I've tried it with 2 and 3, it works, but more the better. So then we're gonna take we're gonna hold it right tight so it's just flush on the inside here. Then we're gonna take our drill. We're gonna drill our 4 holes into that channel. So then after this, then we're gonna get our rivet gun, and I'm gonna show you that in the next step here. Let me present you with a rivet gun kit, ladies and gentlemen. You get these for $5 at Harbor Freight, so don't be afraid that you need a tool for the job. Comes with the rivets, everything you need. Very cheap and handy to have for other projects, so pick one up, you know what I'm saying? So now we're riveting it on. So we got our 1 rivet here. These are what the rivets look like. You simply set them inside the holes like this. You're gonna slip your rivet gun on top, make sure it's held down nice and firm, and squeeze the living daylights out of it. The top will snap off like that. That's what's left. This is junk. Now the rivet's in there. We got 1, 2 on there. We're gonna do our last 2, and then we're on to the next step, the final step. Okay guys, at this point it's Miller time. You're putting your top back on. I've got it tucked under the back. What I did was I loosened up the front 2 latches and flip this back just a little bit to get slack on the top. Then you pull the back of the top, tuck it underneath here. And then if you want your windows in, or if no windows, then you're done. But if you want your windows in, these remove, they got the zipper here, and it tucks into here and underneath here. Here was the trouble pattern. Same thing, if this piece breaks, this one's a little bit tougher because it's got the L shape to recreate, but you could make it out of aluminum right here as well to keep it tight to the vehicle. So you're ready to button her up. You just want to make sure your windows completely tucked underneath your channels, and you're going to want to zipper her up all the way down to the bottom and tuck in all your Velcro. Tuck in all your Velcro, and now you're tucked underneath the plastic that was here, and on the back parts the aluminum. Once that sits in the sun or just sits on the vehicle for a while, it's gonna get a nice tight bear hug to the vehicle, and it's gonna look like it should, act like it should. It's gonna keep it nice and sealed for you. And for, I mean, for $15, you make both of them, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise you're looking at what, $100 a pop for those bad boys. Some guys are selling them for $150, $200. $200, come on, this is $15. You did it yourself. Life is good. So, you know, it's crack a Miller or whatever you like to drink, just crack it, enjoy it, and give it the old yeah. Stay tuned for more videos. We appreciate you guys watching and been getting a lot of killer feedback. Keep it up, guys. I'll keep making videos on my end. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.